and welcome to Merriam's Online Academy. Today we're going to be learning the song Happy Birthday. So this is a beginner video. You don't need to know a lot about piano to play along, but you do need to know a few concepts. You need to know how to read notes on the staff. You need to know what an eighth note rhythm is, and you should also be familiar with how to play a sharp. So if you need a refresher on that or more of an in-depth lesson, please go check out our other videos on those concepts. Whenever you're ready, you can print out the resource from the link below and you'll be ready to play along. Okay, so let's get started. So before we begin learning this piece, I'll just play it through for you. There we go. All right, let's take a look at this. So before we begin, we're going to just look at the very beginning of the song to see all the information that we need to know. So we have an F sharp here in the key signature. So let's look through our piece. How many Fs do we have? We have one here and we have one here. So anytime we see those Fs, we have to remember that we need to play F sharp instead, right? I'll keep those underlined, but we can get rid of that. And then also we have 3/4. So we're in 3/4 time. We're counting to 3 in every bar. All right, and looking through the song, I don't think there's anything else that we won't know how to do. So let's just get started. Our very first bar, we're going to start with 2 Ds. So that is the D right beside middle C, and you can see the finger number written right above it. We're going to start on finger 1. Okay, so finger 1 on D, you can get your hand in the right position. And it always helps if, when you're setting your hand, if you get the sharps or flats that you need ready ahead of time. So we already know that we need to play F sharp coming up. So I'm actually going to put my finger 3 on F sharp just to prepare for that. Okay, so let's look at this first line. So we have 2 Ds, then we go up to E, D, G with finger 4, and then F sharp. Nice, and then we have another 2 Ds. That's the start of the next phrase, right? Okay, let's just do those notes again. So we have D, D, E, D, G, F sharp. Good. Now we can add in the rhythm. So you'll notice the Ds to start are actually a little pickup. So there's not 3 beats in this very first bar. There's only these 2 little eighth notes. So they are going to actually get beats 3 and. Okay, so when we count in, we'll say 1 and 2 and 3 and. Okay, then we've got some quarter notes. So that's going to be 1 and 2 and 3 and. Our half note, of course, is going to get 2 beats, 1 and 2 and. And then we've got another set of eighth notes getting 3 and. So let's just clap and count that line. Okay, so remember we're coming in on 3 and. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. Good. Let's play it with the rhythm. Okay, here we go. So 1 and 2 and D, D, E and D and G and F sharp and 2 and D, D. Okay? Let's look at the second line. It's going to be very similar rhythm. We'll look at the notes first. So we just did those 2 Ds, and then moving into the second line, we have E, D, A, G. No hand changes there. We're still in that D position, okay? Then we have another D, D. Okay, let's just do that. That's all quarter notes, so I think that's going to be nice and easy. We just want to make sure we hold it for our ands. So we can say, going from the beginning of this phrase, which would be right here. Okay, let's go from there. So D, D, E, and D, and A, and G, and 2, and. Right? Then we've got 2 more eighth notes on D. Now here we have a little bit of a change. So we're going to move our hand position. We're going to jump up to finger 5 on D. So this is going to be a big octave jump. We went from this D here, D4, and we're going to jump all the way up to D5 with finger 5. Okay? And then it's like a little triad coming down. We have D, B with finger 3, G with finger 1. Let's just go from that octave jump. So I'm going to just erase this so we know where we are. We're going to go from here now. Okay? So from those Ds, D, D, jump up to finger 5, D and B and G and now this is a fun part. We're actually going to flip our finger 2 over to the F sharp. F sharp, E. Right, and then your little finger 1 will kind of sneak out and go down to the E. Okay? So you're moving your whole hand into a little new position here, just for a second. Let's go from that finger 5 up on the high D. So D, B, G, flip finger 2 over to F sharp, E. Good. Then finger 5 is stretching up to C, C, C. Okay, so it's not too big of a stretch. It's just an interval of a 1/6, if you know what that is. So it's not too bad. And then we have C, C with our finger 5. Then we'll keep our hand in this position. B, G, A, G. Yeah, very nice, okay? So I think is there any rhythm in here that's a little different? Yeah, I guess this is a little bit different than what we've played already. So this would, of course, be 1 and 2 and 3 and. That's a little bit different. And then this final note, it's a dotted half note, so we're holding that for all 3 beats. 1 and 2 and 3 and. Okay, let's just try that tricky section again. So we'll go from that green line. So we're on the D's. So that's going to be beats 3 and on D. So D, D, jump up, D and B and G and crossover, F sharp and E and, then finger 5 stretches up to C, 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 B and G and A and G and 2 and 3 and. There we go. Now, if you were going to sing the song, or if you were going to really perform it, I would actually make a little change here. And above this E, I would put in a big fermata. There we go. So do you recognize that symbol? A fermata means that you can hold that note as long as you want, and it doesn't affect the rhythm of the song. Like you just keep on counting 3 and. You just hold that 2 and for, however long you want, however long the person's name is that you're singing. Okay, so we'll do that while we play together. Let's do that last line. One more time, we'll add in our fermata. So starting on the D from that green line. D, D, jump up. D and B and G, crossover. F sharp, E, let's hold it. Nice and dramatic. Then finger 5 is going up to C. C, C, B and G and A and G and 2 and 3 and. There we go. That's the whole song. Why don't we try it from the beginning? Let me erase our little green line so that doesn't get confusing. All right, so back to our original hand position. 1 is on G. You can get your finger 3 ready on F sharp. And we're coming in on beat 3. So 1 and 2 and D, D, E and D and G and F sharp and 2 and D, D, E and D and A and G and 2 and D, D, jump up, D and B and G and F sharp, E. Let's hold it for a little bit. Get your pinky finger ready on C. C, C, B and G and A and G and 2 and 3 and. Very nice. Very good. Okay, so if we've got that, let's try it one more time from the beginning. We're going to go all the way through. Now, because I'm not going to be counting or saying anything this time, I'm going to take out our fermata. So we're going to try to just play it steady all the way through. Okay, that'll be much easier to follow along with me. Okay, so let's try our best here. I'm not going to sing anything. We're just going to play along. So finger 1 is on D. Finger 3 is ready on F sharp. Here we go. 1 and 2 and. There we go. That's the whole song. So you can play this for your family or friends when it's their birthday, right? You can sing along as you play. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please come back and check out some of our other beginner songs.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching Merriam's Online Academy. Check back here for more videos and don't forget to subscribe below.